All right, welcome back to Crappy Design. I don't have any anecdotes to share this time around, so we'll just get started with number 19 as usual. I came home from uni to this monstrosity. I feel like this is gonna be just especially aggravating for anyone who is like on my channel specifically, because I think that based on the comments that are left on video game videos of mine, when I miss something obvious or when my inventory isn't arranged properly or when things are messy, everyone's really mad. And so this, being off-center, is gonna frustrate so many people right off the bat. It's not as bad as a lot of other crappily designed things that are here, but it's gonna make the OCD thing go off the charts. How do you mess it up that badly, though? Like, you had to lay down kind of a base, and you were just like, we can go off center. It feels like you were trying to center this platform across the yard, but then you were trying to get this part to kind of match up with the deck, and it just didn't work too well. Oh well, it happens. The pillowcases at our hotel have a palm tree stitched on. Oh my god, that would freak me the hell out. Can you imagine waking up, you're like groggy, can't see super well, you look over the side of your pillow. Oh, that'll wake you up really quick, actually. So maybe that's the idea. Like, rather than a wake-up call, you just think that there's a spider on your pillow, and all of a sudden, like, you're ready to go. The rest of the day, you are up. No energy drinks, no coffee required. This'll do it for you. So maybe it's actually on purpose, but probably not. This IKEA cutting board has a gutter to prevent juices from running off of it and onto the counter, and a hole that completely negates the gutter's function. Yeah, that is well, I don't know, in fairness, the gutter probably catches a decent amount of the juices, but yeah, if your goal is to just make it so that nothing spills onto the counter, then having the hole there is probably not the best idea in the world. What I thought was going to happen initially was that this would be sloped and then the hole would be in the gutter, so it would basically just act as a drain, in which case, why have it to begin with? So, at least it wasn't that. I mean, yeah, obviously someone's going to go through there, but I bet this is still somewhat functional. It'll just be more functional if they didn't have that hole. But then where are you going to hang your cutting board so that everyone can look at the gross, dirty piece of wood that you've cut lots of things on? This bedpost is out for blood. Why is that there? It's like straight up impaled the bed. Huh. It must be like necessary structurally for the house. But then the owners were like, well, this is kind of where we want to put our bed. So I guess we're going to have to make do. I assume that the post was there first and then the bed came second. Maybe the bed is like supposed to kind of be on this side of the room over here. Even as someone who sleeps alone, this sounds really sad for a second. It's fine. I'm good. Even as someone who sleeps alone in a king-size bed, I find myself sleeping on this side. And I don't know why that is. Even though I have the entire bed to myself, I sleep on a side. And maybe it's just because it's easier access to the nightstand. So this wouldn't bother me other than like if I tossed and then kicked my shin against it. It could be painful. It splinters. In honor of Passover this weekend. Oh boy, just how'd you not catch that one, guys? Also, why is there, what are the circles even? I can't remember the last time I saw a candle that was emitting a force field around it. Like, I'm not sure what exactly you were trying to capture with this whole thing, but I'm not seeing it. Like, even if this woman wasn't perfectly centered, someone had to have done this on purpose. They're like, I wonder if I can pull this off that the publisher won't notice or my editor won't notice. But yeah, you put that anywhere else, it's like, why are there bubbles or why are there force fields around the candles? This doesn't make any sense. I guess it certainly adds to that image the way it's laid out. My child's favorite paint remover. Are they trying to kill people legally? I just don't understand it. Are the people who make products that are bleach and toxic chemicals and whatnot, and they put it in something that looks like a juice bottle? Like, are they trying to get someone to drink it? Or they're like, is it some sadistic tendency? where they're just like, what can we get away with? And then we'll see. Will someone actually end up drinking it? This is a Darwin Awards test, except it's not even, because a kid, I would look at that and be like, if someone put that in a refrigerator just to see if someone would grab it thinking it's juice, I would grab that and be like, oh, why does it say paint remover? Is it like a weird branding? Like they call their drink the paint, it's like an energy drink. Someone would call an energy drink the paint remover, I bet, because they give energy drinks weird names. And so it's only once I open it, I'd be like, Jesus Christ, that's actually paint remover. That'll remove a lot more than the paint inside your stomach. Designed with Microsoft Word shapes. No bicycles allowed in the store. Oh boy. Dude, that isn't crappy design. Everyone knows exactly what this means. There's no ambiguity here. I don't know, dude. It's not pretty, but it gets the point across, and that's all that really matters. Someone was like, I could either Google image a bike and a no bike sign, or I can make it myself. And they took the effort to make original content rather than going on Google Images and just pulling something from there. So I appreciate the effort. I don't know how this bike actually goes on anything other than hills, downhills, I should say. And also, it's probably really uncomfortable on your groin because there's nowhere to put your feet. But other than that, I know what it means. So good stuff. The shortest 2,500 meters I've ever run in my life. Start, finish, 2,500 meters. I feel like we're missing something here, that maybe it's like this is the starting point and then you do a big loop and the loop goes 2,500 meters and then you finish at the same spot. Because, even the most crappy designed things, I think they realize that the distance from here to here is not 2,500 meters. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is just poorly designed, but I happen to think there's more information that's missing out, like this here. It's like a directory, it looks like, for restaurants and stuff like that. But I feel like I'm not passing judgment yet here. These double stairs. All right. This is the laziest remodel job that's ever happened in history. Wait. Hold on. Is this supposed to still be functional? Is this like a half floor? Hold on. What is actually going on here? Yeah, like this is the normal stairwell, and then they built this thing. This whole blue thing is just like added on top. Is this so you can access something that's on like floor 2.5? Like this is the third floor here. This is the second floor. This is floor 2.5. They needed the roof cafe to be accessible by stairs. The roof cafe is on like half. Whatever. Okay. Oh no. Whoops. That's God. I mean, that was honestly, this can't be the first time nor the last time that this has happened. Like all they needed to do is flip it around, and then it'd be fine. Again, like that's bound to happen. Probably two big countries for football/soccer, bound to be matched up. So it's just it's like they have to create some sort of, if it's always organized by alphabetical or rank, they need to put some override in there for when these two teams match up against each other, just to ensure that it always lists Germany first. That's really what they have to do. Or they have to change the abbreviation, but probably not that. Best to start at the bottom of the stick. What kind of monster holds a popsicle like that? This is Nestle, no less. Nestle Russia, in Soviet Russia, hold the popsicle, eat stick for, I'm trying to think, no, I can't think of it. There's an in Soviet Russia joke somewhere in there. So feel free to come up with it for me. But I can't get the phrasing right off the bat. Is he about to actually like eat the stick? Why would you ever hold? That's the whole point of the stick. Why are you eating it so your fingers are getting all chocolatey and your body heat is helping to melt the popsicle quicker than the air would? You lunatic. What are you doing? God, if I saw someone eating a popsicle like that, I'd immediately think they're a sociopath and run the other way. Holy crap. This blouse, the designer of the blouse totally did that on purpose, and somehow you didn't notice when your wardrobe department decided to put it on you, and your wardrobe department didn't notice, or your wardrobe department is trolling you and you just were like, all right, I have to go along with what they say that I'm gonna wear, so here we are. Somewhere along the road, someone did this on purpose. It's just trying to figure out who did it. Because there's no way that no one along the line of designer to wardrobe department to her didn't realize one of those. One of those knew what was happening. Men and women's bathroom. But am I supposed to know which is which from that? Is there a joke somewhere in here that I'm missing? Okay, I've got a 50-50 chance. I guess you find out afterwards what this restaurant, I don't know. Do they think that llamas are men or llamas are women? And that donkeys are men or donkeys are women? I want to know the answer, but I don't think I'll ever find out. Has anyone posed the question? Did OP respond? Oh. Okay, some interior designer about this was mind blown. What do you mean they're different animals? So did someone actually think that llamas and donkeys are like male and female, the same species? Oh, really? I mean, I guess that's like the only logical way that this would work is if the person who designed it thought that those were the same species. Yeah, of course, it's common knowledge for everyone in the world to know that llamas are the male or female and that donkeys are the same species, different. Jesus Christ. This paper towel sign. Paper towel. White customers, brown employees. I see what they. Oh, God. Oh, boy. I see what they were going for. White paper towels are for customers. The brown paper towels are for employees. I also don't know why they're segregating the paper towels. Why don't they just have, here, use a paper towel. Cool. We got a roll of paper towels on the wall. If you wash your hands, you can use the paper towels. I don't know why it's like employees get a different paper towel roll than customers, but oh boy, this is all kinds of I don't get it. I've never been into a place where they had separate paper towel dispensers depending upon who you are. Taste of the feeling. I think the problem here is that they didn't roll the thing down all the way. I think that if all of the doors were closed, it would probably be fine. So this is user error. You can't really account for user error when you're designing the advertisement. Look, it's CocaCola. They're going to be pretty strict on their QA. They're not about to have this sort of stuff associated with them on a regular basis. This is the equivalent of a freeze frame from one of my videos. I can look normal if I'm not in the middle of a sentence. But if I'm in the middle of a sentence, so this is in the middle of a job, the doors are slightly on, it's bound to happen. Just shut it all the way and it'll be good again. Although this is kind of weird. Why is one of her eyes like white and the other is black? It looks a little bit demonic. Found at the DMV. Donate to help end children. I don't even see what anything else says. That is literally all that can read. That's all that can be read. Donate to help end children. The DMV, they do the eye tests, and I'm sure people don't pass them every now and again, and this is probably put even further back than where the eye test chart is. So the people who fail the eye exam are also going to think that you can donate to help end children. So I guess this is a good way to filter out the people who don't like children. They'll be like, oh, I see that sign back there, donating to help end children. I'd like to donate to that cause. What is it actually? I don't know. I assume it's to help end the suffering and some sort of fatal disease of children. But really, really not good. Just not good at all. The M on this kids menu activity. Wow. All right, easy there, Goatsy. Jesus. This is like some real creepy stuff right here. My God. Like, what's how about the W? Like, I see the issue with the M, but how about what's going on? Your knees don't go that way. That's not supposed to happen right there. So you got yourself a bit of a problem. This person needs to go to a hospital. Stat. This person looks like they're puking while trying to hold a heavy object, which I suppose could happen in like a lifting competition. What is happening here? Going on to the final one, which apparently it says perfectly fine. Okay. This is a family tree where Oh, I don't think that's how family trees work. If I'm being honest with you. Ooh, buddy. Yeah, no, that's, you bring in other people who they're all okay. Wow. I mean, hey, the third gen there turned out remarkably fine looking. Very surprisingly. Yeah. No, I would have expected there to be perhaps some different, physically looking people there, but it's turned out all right. Well, I didn't think this happened since like old royal families 500 years ago or so, but family trees these days, I guess, get all kinds of wild. Oh boy. How did that design get approved? I guess that's that for the last month of crappy design. That was a doozy on the final one. Well, in any case, I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to watch more Reddit videos. Subscribe if you're not already. And if you want to listen to the music playing in the background, link is in the outro over on Marin Music. I'll see you next time.